Hello, hello, hello. Can you guys see me and hear me? I have to test this out because it's my first time using OBS in like freaking years, you know. And well, it is what it is. I am not very sure if this would appear. I am scared because yeah, like I had a feeling this wouldn't work out very well. Where the hell is my chat box? Eh. いないです。なんで it's not here. Uh-oh. Yeah, well, funny story. So I shifted it over, right? And chat box is currently not working. Where did it go? Alert box is there. Chat box is supposed to be here. It's not here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm doomed. Yep, I don't know what's going on. If somebody knows how the chat box on OBS actually works, because I have 3 channels, please let me know. I signed in, and I copied the URL thing, and I pasted in with the browser source, and it doesn't work now. Brilliant! Okay, so you guys will not be appearing on the stream itself, but I will still check the chat. Alright, so today, we're actually going to be launching into the very last part of the... Was that... Hiragana basics, alright, the characters in there, I mean. And it looks something like that. So let me just, where the hell is it? There we go. Okay, I hope that the volume is actually perfect for you guys, because I have no idea if it's loud or soft. I copied over some settings from Streamlabs and I put it over to OBS, and I'm not sure what works and what doesn't work. So let me know if something is not functioning the way it's supposed to be. But without further ado, we have Dakra, our star pupil, over here with us today as well. Probably the only pupil that I have regularly enough on the series. Anyway, so let's start. Today we're going to be learning the Hiragana character, so there are 6 of them if you see here. It's the last bit of it, so I combined the 3 and 3 of it. So what I'm talking about is this. Alright, so for those of you who are new, once again, it is Japanese writing. There are 3 different systems for it. The Hiragana is the basic building blocks for this because it's basically like your Japanese phonetics for everything else. Once we finish this, we'll be moving on to Katakana, which is used for foreign words that are borrowed into the Japanese language. And then last but not least is the kanji that I obviously will learn alongside you guys because I fail. It looks like Chinese characters and I cannot ching chong for life. Right, moving on. This is the actual chart. So as you can see, previously we were going column by column, but today there are 2 different columns over here. Both of it has 3 of it. So I just want to point out first, this one over here, this character is known as O, and if you remember, there's one over here that is O as well. This is O and this is O. So I just want to point out there is a difference, but they are okay. This one here, the vowel is written as O, and this one here that we're going to learn today, it's a particle actually. Alright, this doesn't actually make a word, it's a particle, and it's written as WO instead. Alright, so let's take a look. This is what we learned the previous stream. Not sure if you guys remember. Right, mostly Dakra is going to help us out. Ru, yes, the one with the tail tucked in is Ru. Next one.
Ra.
Yes, this is a Ra. Dakra is Ra. This one without the tail tucked in.
Roll.
Roll. Yes, this is roll. And this one?
Ne? No, re.
Yeah, it's rare. It's rare. It's similar, but it's not, okay? Alright, and the last one.
Re.
Yes, so usually when I write, I'll do the handwriting stream after this stream, so please look forward to it. It's a straight line and it's another curvy line, straight and curvy line, so we don't really write it like this, but anyways, I'll demonstrate it in the future. Right, so today's first character over here, yes, hello chat. Today's first character is the Hiragana form for ya, and once again, I don't write it like this, but anyways, it sounds like ya and yak. So it's like this, according to it. But anyways, I don't write it like that. Okay, so some of the word that starts with ya in here, it's a very common Japanese adjective. I'll say adjective, alright? It's yabai. Yabai actually means no good, but it can be very versatile. It can mean goddamn, it can mean sheesh, it can mean awesome. I don't know, man. Yabai is just everything. If you don't know, it's like you see a pretty girl, you're like, yabai. Yeah, that means like, damn. Yeah, it is something like that. It's very versatile. It's like probably the most versatile Japanese adjective. Yeah, it's the most used adjective in Japan. It's kind of like a slang, but it's an actual word. So yabai is one of the things that you know. It has no kanji, unfortunately. And then this one, this is yasei. Yasei means wild. Wild as in like the jungle and everything. Yeah, so yasei dobutsu, wild animals. So don't feed the wild animals. You sometimes see this. Alright, and this one over here, very real to Japanese people and people all around the world. This is yachin. So yachin is actually rent, as in rental of the cost per apartment unit. Yachin. Okay, the next one in the character over here, this is you. Okay, again, I want to say that I don't write it like this, but it sounds very similar to the English word as in you and me, you. So some words. Right, the first one here, yukkuri. Okay, if you see this one, I want to point out, this little thing is a tsu. However, you hear that the pronunciation is yukkuri and not yutsuri. The reason being, this one over here is a small su, which kind of means there's a small pause and the su is actually not read out. It's part of what I will probably cover soon in the Dakten, Handakten, and the combination characters. Yeah, this one here you'd see. It's similar to the combination characters, alright? The combination, okay, might as well just show you guys the chart. Alright, this combination characters, do you see that there's a big character here and a smaller one over here? This combination means that the second one is not read in full, which is similar to the su in this one here. That's why I put it in here, just, yeah, oops, too fast. Right, so this yukkuri is actually double K. If we spell it out, Y-U-K-K-R-I, yukkuri. So it means slowly, do it slowly, or rather, take your time. No rush. Alright, and this yu over here is for yubi. So yubi as in finger. So actually there are different names for every finger that we have, and I found out it's this one here so that I can share it with you guys. Every single finger is kind of different. It has kind of like a history, you know, if we're young and then you sing the nursery rhyme songs and they're like daddy finger, mommy finger, stuff like that, right? Japanese, somewhat similar. All of them have yubi in it, but the one that you put in front becomes something that's more specific. For example, the thumb is known as the parent finger. It's oya yubi, oya as in parents. Oyaji, okay, oyaji means dad or old man in that sense. So oya yubi, literally daddy finger. And then the next one, which we call the index finger, is a person pointing finger, which is not very different from English. It's known as the pointer finger. And this is hitosashi yubi. So hito, person, sashi, point, finger, yubi. So hitosashi yubi, that's the pointer finger. And then now the one that Kaneki can very politely showed us over here in this picture, right? Our middle finger over here literally is the middle finger. So middle over here as in naka. Naka can also mean inside or something, but naka in this case means middle. So middle finger, naka yubi. And then the ring finger. Okay, so in Japan, they don't have the habit of wearing rings on this finger, but what they do as a practice is to apply medicine in the ancient past using this finger. So for some reason, right? So this now becomes a medicine finger or medicine applying finger, and medicine in Japan and in Japanese is actually kusuri. So kusuri yubi, this one is the ring finger actually. So it's a very cultural different thing. And then the last one over here, because this is the smallest finger, excluding the thumb in our hand. So this is the smallest finger, and then it's small. So this character could be read several ways, but in this case, it's ko as in kodomo, as in children. So it's ko yubi. So I hope this makes it very clear. So for people who want a review, your thumb is called oya yubi, your index finger is called hitosashi yubi, your middle finger is called naka yubi, your ring finger is called kusuri yubi, and your pinky or your last finger is called koyubi. Make sense? Right? This is just a fun fact for those of you who want to know more about fingers. And then, funnily enough, toes are like the fingers but for feet. So legs are literally called ashi, and then the toes are called, you guessed it, it's ashiyubi. In case you didn't know that, now you do. Okay, moving on. So this one here, Yura. This is like a throwback to the New Year Day earthquake that I experienced on Myoko while I was in Japan. Yeah, I was like so far away, but then I still had the earthquake right in the middle of the mountain. It's a good thing there was no avalanche because there was snow, and I was like, damn, the trip to Japan, my first time in Japan, earthquake experience. Wow, it's a really big one too. It's like 7.5 Richter scale or something crazy. But Yura means to shake. Okay, the next one over here, we have yo. This is the yo in Ohio, except it has a U behind, okay? So this is yo as in yours. Right, this one, it's a number that you will learn. This is yon. Okay? Why is it similar? Okay, wait, this is wrong. It means 4. I will have to change this. Yon as in 4, not similar. Why is it similar? Yeah, I forgot it did something. I knew there was scuff coming out when my OBS crashed. Right, the next one over here is yo as in yomi or yomu. This means to read. Yomu is the dictionary form. Yomi is the verb form when you add something else behind it. Like for example, mas. And this one over here, yo. Okay, again, emphasis on this. This is a small suit, so we do not read this. And then this little circle thing here, I will go through this after the handwriting stream. This is the dakten and handakten part, so they add a little thing to change it. So if those of you who remember, this character with the little circle here, without it, it's ha. With it, it's now pa. Can you hear the H sound turns into a P? Yep, that's just how it, you know, transfer itself. Anyway, this is yo pa rai, yo parai. Yopparai means drunk, to be drunk, on alcohol basically. Yopparai. Okay, this one over here, a character that you should know, very familiar with if you speak Japanese. One of the most important pronouns you learn is watashi, and this is the wa in watashi, and it sounds like wa in want. Okay, so it literally looks like this. Remember the re and the ne? Yeah, it looks very similar to those, but it's not. So Japanese characters can sometimes look alike, but they are not, so please familiarize yourself. The best way is to refer to the link in my description. There is a site that gives you this, you know, Hiragana quiz and Katakana quiz, so you can do that daily and then revise it to know how to read these more efficiently. Anyways, this is supposedly an animal, but I thought, you know, since we're all people of anime culture, I might as well add someone else with the same name. So this is Wani. Wani means crocodile. So literally the croc hunter, you know, crocodile hunter, yeah, crocodile, literal crocodile. But this guy's name also happened to be it. I don't know why they chose to make his name in English, but yeah, there is an actual word in Japanese that's Wani. And then this one, if you go to Japan, you must try it. It is very expensive actually. Traditional sweets are more expensive than Western confectionery there, and these Japanese sweets are called wagashi. This is a ga and not a ka, so it's a softer sound than the K, it becomes a ga. Wagashi. Wagashi is actually like, you know, inside it's like a mochi with like a red bean paste and stuff like that. Yeah, it's nice. But you know, we passed by one in Nara. The line was so long, we were wondering what that was. It was actually a mochi shop. It was very famous. By the time we had dinner, we came back, there was no queue, everything was sold out, and then they were closing. Like before even the sun finished setting. Yeah, it's that popular. So you usually eat this with green tea, like traditional green tea. It's matcha green tea. So yeah, you eat it at like a tea ceremony. If you go to Japan and you have the money, I would recommend this. Alright, in Kyoto, I think they have a lot of this in Kyoto, but you gotta sign up ahead of hand because sometimes it's full, like fully booked, and you can't just walk in. So yeah, they got limited slots as well. Right, the next one in wa, this is wakaru, or you can say wakarimasu. Okay, wakaru is actually the dictionary form. Waka is to understand. Wakaru, understand. Wakarimasu, understand or understood. And then after that, if you don't understand, is wakarimasen. So yeah, those are verb form changes that I will definitely go through at some point. Yeah, I definitely will go through at some point. It is the confusing part, right? There are two kinds of verbs because the first kind only has one change and the second kind has 5 different form changes. But they are easy to understand if you know which to change at what point and where. So it's kind of like a building block kind of thing. It's like stacking up the verbs, if that makes any sense. Anyways, there's a video by Jozu Jules. Yeah, anyways, I found that recently. I think it's pretty interesting. Yeah, I might as well just put that in the chat if I can find it. Hold on. I think I have it somewhere. Jozu Jules. Right, so I'm gonna send this. I would recommend you guys in chat to watch this in order. Right, here you go. Right, so there are 2 videos. Watch the first one and then watch the second one because they make more sense that way. Alright, for those of you who want to self-study, who are hardworking, who don't want to wait for me, you can do that. Okay, this one over here, I have to say, it is not a character for a word, it is a character for a particle. And there are a few particles in Japan. For example, wa. For example, ga. For example, to. And then this one is wo. So there are a couple of those. Yep. And this one was specially created. It is what is this again? It's something like a possessive pronoun belonging kind of thing. Subject. Yeah, I need to revisit and plan it out properly before I actually share it with you guys how to use it and the difference, because I am only JLPT N5, so what I can guide you guys on is until JLPT N5, and from then on it's exploring with myself as well. That's how I got those textbooks. But anyway, it's a particle. Yeah, I don't really get this one either. I know how to use it because I did Duolingo, but I don't know how to explain this. It's we'll pass by now, but all you have to know is this is a particle and you have to know how to write this one because it's quite an important particle. Okay, this one here, you'd see this everywhere. This is n, as in n. Literally just the n sound. It's not even no, it's n. It's on its own. Like tsundere, it's a tsundere. Yeah, this is how it goes. So normally it doesn't really start a word. It is in between a word or it is at the end of the word. For example, 3, this is san. So for example, previously, you know, 4 is yon. It also ends with a n. It's never starting with n. Okay, so if you guys are actually interested to know 1 to 10 in Japanese, 1 is ichi, 2 is ni, okay, 3 is san, which is this one, 4 is yon, you saw that earlier, 5 is go, 6 is roku, 7 is nana, 8 is hachi, 9 is kyu, and 10 is ju. Alright, just know that 4 and 7 have 2 different readings as well. 4 is commonly more known as yon, but it can also be shi. Alright, 7 is more commonly known as nana, but sometimes it's shichi. For example, in the months. Okay, in the months, that's shichigatsu. No nanagatsu. Or at least I think it's shichigatsu. It's a counter difference thing. Japanese has many counters for many different things, and that's the one thing that it gives me a headache. Okay, next one over here in n, this is tenshi. Remember I said it could be at the end, it could also be in the center, so the n here is tenshi. If you just remove this, it becomes 10. 10 could be like Tengoku, which means heaven. Alright, this one is all the way at the back. Okay, this is the first time you're probably seeing this application. Is a combination. So this you over here is actually with this chu it's a chi, but it's a yu here, so it's not chi yu. It now become like, you know, it's combined together now, it becomes chu. So they remove the y sound here and the I sound here and they combine it, so it's chu. It's a little bit confusing, I get it, but this one here, if you read the big one, it's chi. The small one here is yu, so it's chi yu, chiu. So it sounds like chiu, but they remove it, it becomes chu. So chu, mon. This is order. You will hear an additional thing in front that sounds very familiar. It's go, so gochumon. Gochumon wa? It means what is your order. The go is just polite. It's similar to gozaimasu. You know, ohayo gozaimasu. The gozaimasu is just being polite. It does not mean morning. It's just a suffix, like a respecting. It's like san, Mika-san. You know, Mika is the name, they just add san behind. Japanese has a lot of this thing. If you want to sound polite, put O in front of everything. Ni-chan, or Ni-chan becomes suddenly polite and cute. So yeah. The kanji forms look scary. Yeah, why?
Don't go with the only chan, bro, please.
I'm giving an example, I'm not calling you that. You're younger than me. Fuck you.
Oh, fuck you.
The kanji looks scary. Yes, I agree. The kanji looks really scary. These ones are still fine, okay? Oh, chinamini, by the way, this last character here in Gochumon, the mon over here is actually my Chinese name. One of the Chinese name characters that I have. It's read very differently in Chinese though, and it's not the same context in here, so it's really interesting. But anyways, now it's time for pop quiz. So I'm pretty sure Dakura caught everything because I think you can remember most of this. Alright, hopefully I made no mistakes. Okay, what's this one? It's the particle.
Wo.
Yeah, this is wo, but you pronounce it as o for some reason. Yeah, it's o. It's not a wo, but when you type it out, it has to be wo for some reason. Alright, next one.
Yo.
Yes. Yoshinoya yo. And then?
Yabaya.
Yabaya, yabai. You're right.
It's just...
Yes, this is Tsugi.
You.
Yes, this is yu, yuki, yukuri.
Yuji.
Yuji. This one?
Wa.
Yes, this is wa. Okay, if I turn it around, it becomes nu. Just... Is it nu? Ne. Nu.
I think it's... No, nu is not nu. I think it's ne.
Ne. Can't remember.
I need to fact check, but I think it's ne.
I also need to revise. I'm confused now. I've seen this so many times. I'm like, just double checking everything and everything passes me by. Like, that is simply, it's not simply. Okay, anyways, the word for kind.
Yasashi ne.
Yasashi, recognize that there's an I behind here. This I here tells you that this is actually an adjective. So most adjectives in Japanese either end with an I or E. Yeah, that's how you know. I sound or E sound behind. That's how you know. Alright, next one. This one is snow.
Yuki.
Do you know what Snow White is in Japan?
Yuki Onna?
That's Snow Ghost. That's Snow Ghost actually, what you're talking about. Yuki Onna is their Snow Ghost. Shirayuki Hime. Snow White. Shirayuki Hime. Now you know.
Yuki. Sorry, I'm more used to the word Yuki Onna.
Yuki Onna is the ghost. Oh my god. But yeah. Alright, next one. You wanna say stop.
Yamero!
Yamero. What's another way to say stop? Do you know?
Yamete.
Yamete, yamero. These are the same thing. No. These are just the same thing in different forms. I give you a hint. It starts with a to.
Oh.
To. Yes, to. T-O.
Okay.
Tomaru. Tomaru means to stop as well.
Sorry, been playing a bit of Yakuza game, so I've been influenced.
Yamero is don't do it. Tomaru is to stop something. So the stop is different. To stop an action, you say yamero. To stop a moving object, you say tomaru. For example, the car, you don't say yamero with the car, you say tomaru. Right? That's just a fun fact. Next one.
Yume.
This is yume. Right? Yume means to dream. Yume ga nai. Okay, and this one? Mon. Yes, you saw the mon. Yeah, earlier there was a mon as well. Chumon. Okay, but this mon here means gate or door, right? Then again, it's very funny because this same mon can be used as mondai and it becomes a problem for some reason. Mondai, question or problem. Okay, if it's night. Yoru. Yoru desu. Nemui. Okay, we have a car.
Kuruma.
Kuruma, but I don't think anybody in Japan says kuruma now.
No, they don't.
They don't. This one.
Wakai.
Wakai. Wakai means young. What's the opposite of young in Japanese? What's old in Japanese?
It's not Chibi. No, it's... No. No idea. No idea. I've heard of it, but I cannot remember.
Yo, I suddenly forgot too. What the hell?
It's not my fault. It's not my fault.
Nande? Furui janai. Furui is old, but it's like old and new. What is? It's not furui. Toshiue? No. No, not this. Oh my god, I forgot. Wait. I forgot. I actually forgot. Dang it. It's not furui. Furui is... Toshiori? No. I forgot. Okay, if I remember, I will fill it in again. Sorry, stream. I suddenly forgot what's the difference. What's the opposite? Ah! Okay, moving on. Hopefully I don't forget anything else. What is room?
Heya.
Heya. Okay, so room is heya. And then I think there are different words for different parts of the house as well, which I mostly forgot. I think niwa is like the garden or something. And then there's the rokan, which is... Or is it the genkan? Rokan is like the receiving area. Genkan is like the door area where you put your shoes or something. Oh my god. Yeah, the genkan is one thing that we don't have, I think, in Asia. Do we even have that in HDBs here in Singapore? Genkan. Gekan. I don't think so. Yeah, we just put it at the door. Huh. Okay, they have a receiving area for shoes. Anyways. Alright. The opposite of silver, not really opposite of silver. This is the one thing that is a shiny metal and it's yellow. It's called gold. What's it?
Kin.
Kin. Okay, so if it's kin, we know there's an anime called Gintama. Gin literally means silver. So kin is gold and then gin is silver. I don't know what bronze is. Please don't ask me. Okay, hot water.
Oyu.
Oyu, yes. It's not atsui mizu. We cannot directly translate it for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, hot water is oyu. Atsui means hot. Mizu means water. You cannot put atsui mizu together. I think the Japanese would know what you're talking about. But oyu is hot water. Yeah, for some reason. Alright. But now we have hot spring. So it's hot again. But we're not gonna directly translate it. What's hot spring? You guys should know.
Onsen.
Yes, it's onsen. Please don't say atsui haru. That's not gonna happen. I know spring is haru, but it doesn't work that way. It's onsen, okay? And this one.
Onaka?
Yes, onaka. Onaka ga tsukimashita means I am hungry. Onaka ga What is that? Itai means stomach ache. Oh, another cute way to say hungry is onaka ga peko peko. You will hear the girls say that a lot. Alright. Eat your vegetables. What is vegetables?
Yasai.
Yes, yasai, not yabai. Right? Is this JLPT N5 Nihongo? Yeah, 違うです. Hiragana dake is not even N5, please. There's a long way to go to N5. Alright, 次.
In.
10. Yes, 10 over here means points. Alright. 何点? It's like, how many points did you get? 何点 did you get? Yeah, suddenly forget everything after I fell sick. What the hell? Right, I need to go and revise. I will form proper sentences the next stream when I get my brain cells back. Anyways, we're at the end of today's revision stream, kind of. So there are 6 characters over here. The first 3 are in Y. So this is ya, you, and yo. Don't ask me why there is no ye as in Y-E. And don't ask me why there is no Y-I as in ye. It just doesn't exist. And then this is wa and wo. And then the last one here that's special is n. But please remember this wo is pronounced as a o and not a wo. But when you type it, you have to be wo for some reason. And this is only used as a particle. Alright, so that's the end. Questions from anyone? Yes, no, no, yes. Oh, I finally remember what the wo is. Okay. For example, something or and then you do the action. So it is being done by. That's the meaning. Being something. 勉強を嫌いです。例えば、勉強 study or that's the particle that we use it in here over here the wo. And then 嫌い means hate it. 嫌いです so I hate studying. 勉強を嫌いです That's how it's used. Yeah, I finally brain cells coming back right now. Nice. Now you guys included the class in chat. I don't know. If you still have questions when this is done, you can just fall into Discord, provided I'm alive. But yeah, I guess this is where we end today. I will see you guys for the next stream. Next stream is gonna be handwriting stream, guys. Oh my god, the chat is working. The chat is actually working. Ooh, OBS is finally working. Why isn't it not working just now when I was testing it? Like, what the hell? Ayo.
Some things cannot be explained.
Yo, what is this biasness? Oh, it's because it's gaming chat. Right, I have to redo the... Okay, never mind. I don't have to redo it. I'm just very confused. But yeah, okay, that's all. Thank you for joining today's stream.
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。おやすみです。
おやすみ。